bunnies? This is P Bunny, and I'm back. Oh, I'm back. Hey, and this is Bathroom Chronicles. And today's topic is what questions should you ask in the beginning of the relationship? Or when you're getting to know someone to see if you want to be in a relationships. I'm going to go over a bunch of questions. It's going to be a two-part video. So there's going to be half of the questions on this video and then the other half going to be on the next video. So I'm going to go over those and I'm going to tell you the importance of those type of questions and see what to look for. So stay tuned. Keep watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to that channel. Subscribe to this channel. Like this video. Say like this video and hit the bell to get notified. I said hit the bell to get notified. Hey! But subscribe, and let's talk about it. Let's go!
It's all mine, but sometimes I just want somebody to talk to, someone that's on my mind. I want something that's all cool, and it don't waste my time.
Hello again, bunnies. This is Bathroom Chronicles, and again, today's topic is what questions should you ask in the beginning of the relationship to get to know somebody, or in the beginning or talking stage with someone to ask these type of questions. I'm gonna read a couple of questions that I found online, and I'm gonna tell you some of the importance of this question or the double meaning of their response to look out for, because talking to someone and meeting people and trying to get to know someone to see if they're worth your time of dating, or if y'all even have the same goals or same values or same anything in a relationship, it's important for you to be able to know these things ahead of time. And asking good questions will help you know these type of things and help you be able to, not gonna say avoid conflict, because you can't avoid that in any relationship. It's two different people, so y'all going to have differences, debation, arguments, or whatever the case may be. But this will help you be able to see if it's worth it, because y'all will have the same goals, same mindset, or same way of seeing things on most of the levels, mainly the important stuff. So the first question is, what brings you the most happiness? You know, you asking someone that question with them thinking about it, that gives you the idea of how can you make that person happy, and if you could provide that. If the person said, what makes me the most happiest is just being home, laughing, and watching movies. That's my most joyful moment. Are you comfortable doing that? Are you comfortable? Are you able to do those type of things? Or are you do not like movies and you don't want to be home and da-da-da-da? You know, and then if it is that, you'd be like, oh, I could do that. Okay, it's not that complicated. You know, or their levels could be, what makes me most happiest is doing extreme sports and hiking up big mountains and things of that nature. And you like, whoa, that's not me. I'm not that person. Like for me, I'm not hiking to just hike. I'm not jumping out of a plane just to jump out of a plane. So I'm not that extreme type of person. So that would make me be like, okay, let me ask some more questions to see where the mindset is and see if there are other things. Another number 2. What annoys or irritates you or frustrates you? This is a great question to ask someone. The reason why I say this is a great question, because you need to know these things, so just in case you are doing it, you're not realizing it, or you're not realizing that irritates that person, and you not understanding that, like, their mood swings is changing or how they're looking at you, you know. So some people it may irritate them that that you don't, like, for me, speak for me, I hate seeing someone with white forces and they're dirty. Like, I hate seeing dirty white forces. Not the ones where, you know, you clean it up and whatever. No, I'm talking about dirty white forces and we're going out somewhere. And we're going out to dinner or we're going out on a date. Like, that irks me. Or I hate when people be chewing with their mouth open, and then like, that irks me. And for me, I would want to let you know these type of things, so in the future you won't do those things. Or for you, you let them know what irritates, what frustrates you, because everybody is different, and everybody frustration and irritation levels is all over the place. So with you communicating that with someone, that helps them understand you a little bit better, and help you as well to be like, okay, let me try to avoid these type of things so I don't irritate that person. And if I do these type of things, I could be able to tell why their mood had changed. You know what I'm saying? So thinking about these type of questions and answering them truthfully. Don't be no, answer them truthfully, because if not, you're going to be at the end of the stick, not answering the right things or not telling them the right things, and then you'll get mad and frustrated and be like, he should know. How would he know? How would they know? If you don't tell them, how would they know? You know, so just let them know these type of things. Question 3. If you weren't doing what you're doing now, what would you be doing in your life? This is just trying to see where their ideas and their dreams and their aspects of life, like what they're dreaming for, or are they in their actual dream job or doing what they love to do. Just to get that idea from the person and see the type of driven, if they're a driven person or a compassionate person, or just trying to get that idea with that person. So trying to understand it is a good way to ask that question. Number 4, what's the most stand out from your past? So asking this question is just getting a glimpse of someone's past. Like, what stands out to them the most? That, when I was in football, I was the MVP in high school football, and that gave me the most joys. Or what stands out to me is when I went on Disney trip with my family and doing family trips. That's give you ideas of the person past or where they are. And it could be something dark too, in their past of the most thing that stand out, that their parent left them and never came back, or things of that nature. So you could get an idea of the person and seeing where they come from. Number 5, what are your life dreams and what do you want in the future? That goes with the other question I was saying. So asking this question is trying to see how their mindset is for the future, because the reason why you're dating this person, the end goal of any relationship is to be married or to be in a long relationship with someone, to spend the rest of your life with this person. That's the idea of being in a relationship. So wanting to see their future is to wanting to see if you and they have the same vision of your future. Do y'all both see yourself not having kids, living in a condo, traveling everywhere, living your best life and things of that nature? Or do y'all both have the dream of both getting married, both having children and having a house together, pursuing each other's career dreams, or doing more? These type of question, or that particular question, helps you be able to see where their mindset with it. Sometimes they don't want to answer, or they'd be like, oh, I don't know. Then it's like, you sure you don't know? Okay. Maybe they're not feel comfortable just yet. But, you could go ahead and re-ask that question later on in life. Another question, number 6. What's your favorite color, season, music, songs, movies, and cuisines, right? This is the general question that majority of everybody asks. I know I asked stuff, what's your favorite color, what's your favorite number, and people be like, Pat, that's just so kiddie. And it's like, it's not kiddie. It's one of those things where you need to know these questions so you can know how to engage, like what type of music you listen to. For me, would determine on what type of vibe you want. Do you just listen to R&B, cool, slick back? Okay. Do you listen to hip hop, make you jump, make that and make it jump? Like, who's your favorite artist? What you like to eat? What's your type of favorite food? So when we're going out to eat, we can know each other's type of food, your allergies, as well as very important to find out someone's allergies. So you don't make sure you don't eat it and go try to kiss them. But asking these type of questions, what's your favorite movies, also give you an insight of what they like and what they like to see. Like, my favorite movies are my favorite movie is The Bad Boys 1, 2, 3. The movie called The Net, and Double Jeopardy. Like, when you're looking at my movies, some of y'all knows these movies and some of y'all don't know these movies. But when you look at the movie, you're like, okay, she's a fun type of person. She likes suspense. She likes a little drama. She likes to have fun. You know what I mean? She wants the good guys to always win, which I do. So it just gives you a better insight of the person and to see it. You know what I mean? So, question number 7. If you could change anything about your past, what would you change? Asking that question is trying to see, not if they regret anything per se, it's just that would they want to enhance or change something and see what their response is. Was it like, oh, I wish I paid more attention in school, or I wish I was more active and talkative to people, or I wish that I had left Miami or left Tampa or left anywhere, my home state, and went somewhere else and try something different. You know, so when you're listening to these things, you will see if you understand, like, what is what answer they give you. So if it's like they wanted to leave, do you want to leave now? Do you see yourself leaving in the future? You know, so it's asking these type of questions is getting to know the person better and seeing if their vision matches yours. Number 8, what do you regret most in life? Everyone has regrets. Sometimes we regret certain things. Like for me, a long time was I regret kind of missing my senior prom, right? If they always ask me, Pat, if you could redo one thing in life, what would you redo? And it used to always be my senior year prom, because that day was just horrible, and I ended up coming to prom like 5 minutes before it ended, and it was horrible. I didn't get a chance to enjoy myself, see everybody, or anything like that, and that was my biggest regret. And then I was able to come back from it with my high school reunion, was able to help plan it and push it in motion, and I had an awesome time. We were lit. Ooh, lit. Hey, you know what I mean? So I had a great time. So my regrets, my redo would be different. But that's something for you to be able to know where their mindset is in their question. Number 9, what is the most valuable lesson that you learned from your past? This is just seeing if they're able to see something wrong and correct it. Bad things happen to good people all the time, and sometimes it's just there for a lesson for you to be able to learn from the future. And if you're able to notice that and be able to fix it, then you could see if that person is able to learn and be able to change, or if they only care about themselves type of thing. Like, I don't do nothing wrong, everybody do something wrong, no one's perfect. So that gives you a little insight in seeing if a person is willing to change and what they have learned from their past. Let's see here. Number 10, who has influenced you the most in life? That's just giving you an idea of what the answer is going to be as far as that person. Some people say their parents influenced them, their mom, their dad, or famous people. And then you could elaborate a little bit more on why they inspired you, like why you influenced by them, and see what their response is. And then there you can see the type of person you're dealing with or talking to. Number 11, what is the superpower if you could be a superhero, what will be your power? That question is like a fun question, but it's also a thinking question, because it determines on how the person answered that and their idea of understanding it. And you get to see a glimpse of it. Like, someone said, I like to read, I want to be a mind reader. Okay, cool. Why would you want to be a mind reader? Oh, because I just want to read people's mind and be nosy. Oh, okay. Or, no, I want to be a mind reader. So if I'm going into a room, I could check people's energy, see what they're thinking, be able to be a step ahead so I can move forward and not make a fool of myself and things of that nature. Then you can understand the idea of that particular person. Like, okay, you're trying to better yourself, you're using that for this and that. Number 12, what did you like or dislike about your parents, about about your childhood of being raised. This is a tricky question. Sometimes people be like, it was good, it was cool. This one may be a little bit tough for certain people to open up about. So if they don't want to respond or they give you a laid back response, that means they're probably not ready to talk about it yet. So just if they be like, nothing, just leave that alone and come back later, ask that question. Because people childhood, being raised in people's childhood affects you as an adult. A lot of people are like, no, I'm over, I'm done. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not done. You're not over it. You have to be able to let go of the past to be able to move forward. And a lot of people, how they were treated in the past reflects in this, reflect as them being an adult, and you being their partner, it affects you too on a big scale. Do you want to have a family? Do you want kids? Do you want pets or anything like that? Asking this type of question, again, just seeing the future. If I want kids and you don't want kids at all, and it's not going to change, that means that we're not compatible. My values and your values are not the same. You don't value the same thing I value, and I can't be in a relationship with that, because now you're wasting my time. Because me being with you for 2, 3, 5 years or 10 years or whatever, and knowing that we're not going to be able to have kids, that means I have to leave you and go start all over again. Why start that train, and why start that heartbreak? And don't think, oh, I could change them. Oh, I could change their mind. Oh. No, you can't. Okay? I'm not going to say always you cannot, but majority of the time, you cannot. Only person that get hurt like that is you. Now, the person said, I don't know about having kids yet. I'm in between. It's like, I love kids, I don't love kids, but my career or what I have goals for. That way, yes, I can see what you're saying. Okay, I can sway you into having it. But they're like, no, I don't want kids at all. I don't like kids. I don't want kids. I don't want kids. I don't want kids. Don't force that issue. Don't even be in a relationship thinking that you can handle that when you know you truly cannot. That's just going to make you sad inside, because you feel neglected, and the person not going to want you to feel that way too, because it's like I told you from the beginning, this is what I want, and now you thinking that things are going to change because we've been together for 5 years. No, it's the same thing. So make sure you're paying attention and you're listening. So I'm going to stop it right here. There's going to be part 2. Comment below what question did I say that you liked. As far as wait for next week Thursday, and I'm gonna go ahead and put more video or more of these questions in there, and talk to you later. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, leave a comment, like this video. I like this video. Ooh, like this video. Thank you. Bye, everybody.